What is going on, YouTube? This is Living Nuts here with UEvenWar, and I'm going to bring you guys War Recap number 5. Yes, we are coming along with these War Recaps. We went against one something. I don't know how to pronounce that. Go ahead and look that up there. International. So, go ahead and show you the war stats. We totally destroyed them in 3 stars. I'm going to show you everything. We almost had the number 1 guy. Jake's plan was solid. A few things he could have tweaked to made it a 3-star, but sadly to say, he missed 1 Town Hall 8. I'm not exactly sure what happened. It's just miscommunication, or we were just so confident on that we were going to win, we didn't put much thought on who was going to 3-star this base, or even just poor planning. I don't really know what to say with that, but we definitely have to prove that and make sure all Town Hall 9s and below are 3-star. But I know in the end we will, and we will take this and improve and be better. So go ahead and go on the first attack. It's going to be Roslama on number 2. I'll actually go ahead and show you the base. And what he does, he's going to go ahead and... Actually, this is only my second time looking at this base. Oh, yes, he gets a lure with a single giant. And there's only 2 loons and the rest are wizzies. So he goes ahead and drops a poison on the wizards. Takes them all out. And then he goes ahead and I believe he deploys from this... somewhere on this right-hand side, next, between this army camp and this bottom dark barracks over here. I believe I'm right. He sends 1 golem in, and then as soon as it's going to be his second, he's going to be doing a Shroud of Goho. And goes to start putting down his whiz to create a large funnel. And as soon as he's going to be dropping his wall breakers. In comes the wall breakers. King's coming in. Very nicely done. And then once these stores start going down, you can go ahead and drop a jump. Down goes the jump. And goes the heroes to the AQ. AQ's down. I'll go ahead and zoom out just in case he sends his hogs in early. Base starts going down, and then he starts sending his hogs surgical style. 2 to 3 per defense. And he's going to go ahead and drop his first hill for them. Nicely done there. And comes some more groups of hogs. 2 to 3 per defense. Go ahead and get ready a heal spell for them. In comes the second heal spell. And then he's going to go ahead and drop his remaining hogs on his last defense. And then he will have a heal spell for them. So very nicely done, man. We're taking down this base. And then soon he's going to go ahead and drop his remaining wizards to clean up this base. I personally want to go ahead and spread out your cleanup crew. Maybe 1 or 2 up here on the base. Since your hogs are already pretty much going down towards the bottom of the base, I want to go ahead and avoid that. I let the hogs clean up that and deploy your wizards as needed. So already in cleanup, I'll go to 4 times speed. And watch him destroy this base. So great attack. And very nicely done. Great job. Number 2 is going to be by... Oh, I just forgot. Attack on number 3 is going to be by Uncle Donnie. What he's going to do, I'll go ahead and show you the base before we get into the attack. Now, this base is a foreign base. I personally have seen it several times. I've attacked it a few times too. But I'll go ahead and replay. What he's going to do, I don't know if he goes for the lure or not. Let's see if he does. Yes, he does go for the lure. The giant and 3 hogs. And he's going to get all the lure with this. And he's going to... I don't know if he bunches him up or does he bring him over to the right-hand side of the base. Let's see what he does. He brings him towards the bottom of the base. And I'm assuming he's going to be tagging from the side. I go ahead and deploy his witches. Down goes the poison spell. Very nicely done. The golem should be coming in pretty shortly. The one thing I think he's failing to do right now is go ahead and start putting a wizzy on this, like the left side of the base and the right side of the base, just to create his funnel. That's the one thing I think that gets the best of him. Then his wishes starts going. Instead towards the middle of the base, it goes to the right side of the base. So I'll just go ahead and keep that in mind. Go ahead and zoom out a little bit. In comes the Royals. Jump spell's coming in. King still not yet locked on, but he's already deploying his hogs already. Very nicely done with a giant to tank. AQ is down. Our first heal is gonna be coming in pretty shortly. A second group of hogs are gonna be coming in. A little premature. I don't know if he was fat fingering those hogs or what he was doing, but no matters. A second heal is already coming in play. Why he had a giant bomb right there doesn't make any sense to me, but it is what it is. Third heal is coming down. The center base is coming to its end, and the last few buildings last few buildings for defenses are going down. So very nicely done. And then he's already deploying his cleanup crew already, and he has tons of hogs to take out of this base. So very nicely done, man. I totally destroyed this base. I'll go ahead and do 4 times speed and get through this cleanup. Totally annihilated this base. Very nicely done, man. Great job. Okay. Our next attack is going to be by Eddie on number 8. Go ahead and scroll down. I'll go ahead and let you guys look at the base. This is another foreign base. I believe it's called the Shuriken. I'm not 100% sure on that. But what he notices is all air defense are in the center of the base. So what he's going to do is bring Govalau, excuse me. Go ahead and show you the replay. And he gets the lore with, I believe, a few simple troops. Oh no, he already starts creating his funnel. Very nicely done with that. Very nicely done. Gets the lore. I believe this guy had only wizards in his CC. Oh, why he had his CC towards the outside of the base is beyond me, but you can't fix that, so you just gotta go with it. I'll go ahead and start checking out the CC. He doesn't have the poison spell yet, but it doesn't matter. Drops his golem. And he doesn't bring any wall breakers. He goes ahead and brings a jump because his department is like once you up a jump right there, he's gonna get you to the center of the department. So very nicely done on that. Then comes the jump with the king coming in here pretty shortly. Then come the Valks. I personally would have dropped 1 or 2 of them just to see where they would go, and then drop the remaining of them. Only 3 went outside, so it really wasn't that big of a deal. But just keep that in mind. Once these Valks go ahead and take out the first layer of the base, and go ahead and drop a heal and a rage for them in the core. And then here comes both those spells. Does a king-queen swap. Very nicely done on that. I personally would have gone ahead and dropped his last heal probably around this area right in here. And then I'll go ahead and drop my looms. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. Probably a little premature on the looms on this bottom side. I may have started my loom drop on the top of the base first. And then the rest of the buildings start going down. So I have a few more defensive buildings left, but once this archer tower stays on this golem, there's a remaining loom, so I can go ahead and take it down. Always switch it off to the air defense. No worries there, and it gets the archer tower down, and we are in to clean up after this last air defense goes down, and then I'll go ahead and speed up. So nicely done. Take down this base pretty easily. Okay. Excuse me. The next attack is going to be by Rushy on number 9. He actually had a 6-star war, so congrats on that, man. What he's going to do is go ahead and drop a 3 to 4 hogs on this cannon, and he's going to go ahead and get the lore. and then he brings the lure up to the top of the base. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. Drops his hogs, starts taking down the cannon, and I believe he barely gets this mortar taken out. He gets all the CC. Yeah, just barely. Brings the CC up to the top of the base. Oh, I can go ahead and deploy his golem. Goes ahead and deploys the king. I personally would have waited on the king and dropped down just the queen, but I want to go ahead and create your funnel. But what he does, I think his thinking was, since I'm not going to bring a jump spell, since the king is a queen is so accessible, he basically just used his king just to clean up, like for cleanup building. Is what I'm trying to say. Go ahead and play it so you guys can see it. Drops down the poison for the CC. Nicely done there. And then I believe it's either the Wizzies or the AQ is going to take down the enemy AQ. Drops down the remaining of the CC. And then here shortly, he's going to go ahead and deploy his hogs. Anytime soon now. In comes the hogs. I personally would have deployed them a little bit sooner. Probably 5 to 10 seconds sooner. In comes the first and second heal. Nicely placed. There's actually bombs in between the Teslas. So nicely done there. And then his remaining kill is going to be coming in here pretty shortly. And then his horses are just destroying these defensive buildings pretty easily. So nicely done there. And we were into cleanup, so nicely done, man. I just go ahead and keep those few things I said in mind. And last few buildings, and we have a 3-star. Okay, nicely done. Okay, next attack is going to be by Smokey on number 12. Oh, yeah, number 12. Okay. Another premature Town Hall 9. This clan had several premature Town Hall 9s, but this one didn't have Expo, so what he's going to go ahead and do and get the lore. Go ahead and play it for you so you can see what I'm talking about. I use his simple tier 1 troops in order to get the lore. It's just not a lot of thought there, I'll tell you that. Not a lot of thought. Bunches him up a little bit. And goes ahead and drops the poison. Oh, I know he does. He brings him out to the outside. Okay. I know where he's there. And I'm sure he'll be dropping the poison. Does he say? Oh, he does drop it. Okay. Drops the poison. And then once the CC are under control, he's going to go ahead and deploy his hogs on a 2-finger drop. Take out this Tesla.